Punjabi. So this mutton is going to be different. It's going to taste amazing. But I can't give it a name. I'll probably think of a name later. But the whole cooking process is going to involve ingredients and the style of cooking from Goa and Punjab. So I'm just going to call it the Goa Punjabi mutton for now. We start with the marination process. This needs to marinate. So I washed the meat well. These are ribs, about 600 grams. So first goes I'll put in the curds. So this is Punjabi. Marinating meat with curds, very, very Punjabi. So put enough of it. It coats well. Turmeric. Yeah. About 1 teaspoon or 1 little spoon of this. Lots of chili powder. This particular recipe is going to involve coconut milk too. So don't worry about the amount of chili powder that you put in, because the curd and the coconut milk is going to add to the sweetness of it. And of course lots of salt. Yeah. So I'm going to mix it up, marinate it, and leave it for at least about 4 hours, and then we'll come back for the cooking process. Cheers. So while the mutton's been marinated with curds, which was a Punjabi touch with the chili powder and curds and turmeric, I've now got the Goan touch to it, where we're going to roast the masalas. To roast the masalas, this is what we got. We've got coriander seeds, peppercorn, cloves, red chilies, and cinnamon sticks. Okay, so you kind of let this roast. While this is roasting, we'll also add in some coconut from Goa. Roast all this together, you get this amazing fragrance as soon as the coconut goes in. Once this gets roasted, it goes in the grinder. Once the coconut browns a bit, we'll pull it off. Yeah, this is good. Alright, so the roasted masala has gone in the grinder. I've put in some, about half an onion. This is your tamarin. And I have some beautiful Goa vinegar. It's just amazing. So about 2 tablespoons of that. Alright, and we'll now grind this to a paste. Okay, so we're going to start with the cooking process now. I put about 4 tablespoons of ghee, and let it be ghee because mutton meat goes very well with ghee. So as the ghee heats up, some cumin, ginger garlic, about a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of garlic. Make sure this cooks well. Yeah, see it's browning now, it's changing. We're going to now add the onions in. The onions go in. And at this point I'm going to add some salt because I want the onions to release water. salt, just a dash of turmeric, just about a dash. That's it. And we let this stir, cook well. They're transparent, and at this stage I'm going to add masala. Now this has got the tang of the Goan vinegar, it's got the heat of the Kashmiri chilies, it's got the sourness of the tamarin pulp that went in, and it's just it's beautiful. So the masala goes in, and we now let this cook. To 4 minutes, and I can smell the coconut coming out. At this stage you can smell the coconut and the Goan vinegar. Goan vinegar has got a very peculiar strong aroma to it. Yeah, this is nicely brown, and the fusion starts now. At this stage is when I'm going to introduce the marinated mutton. This goes in. Okay, and we now fry this. We'll stir fry the meat for about another 4 to 5 minutes. And we'll be back in about 4 to 5 minutes after stir frying. Okay, so now this has been frying for some time. We will now move this into the cooker. Alright? Okay, so now I've transferred the meat into the cooker. Now with this was the marination that was left aside. Don't waste it. I've also taken 2 tomatoes and 1 green chili and made a paste out of it. I'm going to mix this in it. And let this go in. At this point, I'm going to add in about 3 tablespoons of tamarin pulp. So 1, 2, and 3. So this is just some tamarind soaked in warm water and made a thick pulp, and that goes in. We'll now add just a little bit of water and close the cooker, and then we'll be back after about 5 whistles. Okay, so it's ready. Beautiful color. I've given it a taste. 5 whistles. The meat's literally off the bone. We are now going to plate it. We're now going to present it. While presenting, just a few things. So, I'm going to take this beautiful piece of meat. And there. It's literally off the bone. It's just beautiful. Now the gravy is a bit coarse. If you want this to be finer, you can always let it cool down and then run it on in the mixer. But I like it like this. This goes well with rice. this point, some coconut cream. This is the Goan touch. Remember, it's a fusion. So this is the coconut cream. Some fried onions, some deep fried onions. This tends to be sweet when you deep fry it, so you get a beautiful, just like this.